Hello fellow racers, it's your boy Vexed again, and we are back for another round of the URL Dtm Championship. So we are actually in the penultimate round. This is round 7 and we are at Circuit Spa-Francorchamps. So we have got Inca Holmes is currently leading the championship on 356 points. Moz is second. He's managed to pip second off of Krisnerv. He's on 300 points. Krisnerv is on 285, so only 5 points behind. Fitzy is on 222 points in 4th. Silent Hunter is 5th with 214 points. Huntsman is 6th with 187 points. Scotty Boy is 7th with 182. Drummer is 8th with 171. Robertson is 9th with 158. Stealth is 10th with 154. Brawley is 11th with 144. Rossi is 12th with 113. Hopper's 13th with 90. Tino is 14th with 62. Conrad is 15th with 61. And Mark Palmer bringing up the rear with 41 points. Without further ado, we'll have a quick look at the grid. So we've got Moz has actually managed to pip the pole, so he's on pole position. We've got Krisnerv is in 2nd place. Incy is in 3rd. Drummer's 4th. Fitzy is 5th. Pickle is 6th. Biggie 7th. Max is 8th. Boosted is 9th, and Hoppers is bringing up the rear in 10th. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're waiting for the lights to go out. And they are off. It looks like Incy getting a really good start there. He's gone around Moz. He's managed to take up that 2nd position. Krisnerv's managed to pip 1st position. Drummer's also made up a place there as well. He's managed to take 3rd off of Moz as the two Subaru drivers actually make contact into turn 1. That was a little bit unfortunate. Let's hope they don't take themselves out during this race. They have been known to do it before. So we've currently got Krisnerv, followed by Incy, followed by Drummer, followed by Moz, Fitzy, Pickle, Boy Boosted, Biggie, Max, and Hoppers. Incy fully in the slipstream of Krisnerv there, looking up the inside. He's having a sniff. Is he going to be close enough? I don't think he's quite close enough there, so he's backed out. Doesn't want to have any contact there. Both Subis looking a bit twitchy. Hopefully this recent update will have sorted the stability issues within the lobby, but we'll have to wait and see. So we've got Moz he's managed to retake that 3rd position off a Drummer. Drummer's still firmly with him though, so I'm sure he's going to be looking to retake that position. Who was in the other Alfa Romeo 155? I think it was Brawley, who I don't see on the grid right now. So I think we're missing Brawley this week. We're also missing another of the GTRs. And a couple of other people, I believe, as well. It sounded like there was some tyre screeching in the background there. Maybe somebody went off, I'm not sure. Fitzy's he's pulling alongside Drummer. Is he going to get a move done? He's not close enough. He's going to follow in that slipstream though. Fitzy looking really fast here. Sure he's going to be looking to maximise on the points in this round. We've got 3 races for you, 15-minute races at Spa. I think everybody enjoys a bit of Spa. So it looks like we might be missing Stealth as well. I think Stealth is away on holiday at the moment, so that's probably why we're missing him. Krisnerv has now actually managed to pull away from Incy slightly. It's not going to help his championship efforts, but he may be able to pip that 2nd place back off of Moz if he manages to stay here for these 3 rounds, and then also, obviously, we've got a final 3 rounds as well. Final 3 races, sorry, next week, or this week. It'll be this Sunday. That Subaru sounding like it's having a few issues, but he still managed to stay ahead for the meantime. Incy is starting to catch him though, it looks like. Perhaps he's going to let his teammate have this one though, Incy. Moz is still firmly following him. He's kind of gapped Drummer a little bit now. I think he's using the advantage of that slipstream to be able to sort of pull away and break the toe between him and Drummer. I'm sure Krisnerv is going to be covering off the turn 3, or is it turn 4, this one here? And he's not actually covered it off, so I think he thought that Incy was too far back to be able to go for the move, so he's not had to go defensive there, so that's worked out well for him. Drummer is still trying to chase down Moz in third place, but he's picked up a 0.5 second penalty. He has actually managed to gap Fitzy now though, so Drummer has had some decent results this season. He's currently in 8th in the championship, so I'm sure he's going to be looking to maximise his points in these last 6 races. Oh, as he has a massive moment, he goes really deep. That's going to cost him. That's going to give him a penalty, I'm sure. Just insult to injury, he's going to have another 0.5 slapped onto that 0.5, or is he? He may have got away with it. I think he possibly lifted off the accelerator at just the right time and managed to coast it as he was going off the off the track. Fitzy, I'm sure he's going to manage to get back into that slipstream again once Drummer serves that penalty. It looked like he actually broke on the penalty line there. I'm not sure if that was him serving the penalty, or does look like he's lost a lot of momentum though. Fitzy is firmly caught up to him. He's right on the back of him now. You're going to see the move done. He's Drummer's making him go the long way round. He's going to go around the outside. Is he going to keep it into this turn though? I think Drummer's got the inside for this one, coming into this final bus stop chicane. Still ahead at the moment. Oh, as Fitzy has a bit of a moment, nearly goes into the barrier, nearly had that meeting with barrier, but it's all good. Boy Boosters managed to go through though, so he's got a little bit of work to do to be able to switch them positions back around and start trying to catch up with the front 3, which I'm sure is what he'll be trying to do. Pickle not really making any waves as yet. He's had some decent results as well, as we've got a yellow flag. I'm not sure who or what caused that yellow flag momentarily, so maybe it's not all bad. Oh, it could have been Fitzy. So Fitzy's dropped. Pickle's managed to go. Boy Boosted's gone through. Pickle's gone through, and Max has gone through. So Fitzy's dropped to 8th position. I think that might be what that yellow flag was, guys. Max and the McLaren. I'm not sure what he picked up that 0.5 second penalty for. Perhaps he was testing the track limits coming up Eau Rouge. Don't think he's going to be worried about it too much though. Fitzy's also got a penalty behind him. Pickle's also got a penalty in front of him, so they'll all be serving their penalties together. And as we all know by now, sharing is caring. So yeah, Fitzy's dropped all the way down to 8th. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Maybe he's just having a bit of an off day. We saw it with Gabor during the GT2 race. He was recovering from COVID, or had COVID, and he wasn't as on it as he normally is. Let's say that. But it was good to see him turn up still and go racing. Here's Biggie in the GTR. Still with that seasick inducing sideways porpoising. Not really anything we can do about that. The only people that can sort it is Polyphony, and like I say, hopefully they'll have done that in the latest update. Which leaves to be seen. Hopper's actually picking up a 1.5 second penalty. Oh, and he nearly spins the car as well after serving that penalty. That's not going to help him. Excuse me. He's not had the best of seasons as Hoppers, but then I think he's been on the back foot with the car. The only front wheel drive car within this DTM championship. So done really well, and he's been a fighter all the way through, but just not quite managed to challenge for any better positions. I think some of the other previous races, some of the other rounds, he did a lot better, but I think he's just been on the back foot from the start with this car, to be honest. It'd be nice to see him in a different car next season. I'm sure he's going to be up there. So this is our race leader, Krisnev. He's still currently in first position, so Incy's not managed to challenge him just yet, but then I think Incy has got the championship sewn up already. I think at the moment the team orders are going to be to try and give Krisnerv as many points as he can, so he can retake that second position off of Moz, and it'll be the two Subaru boys getting the promotion, unless Alex decides to promote 3 people, in which case I'd hedge my bets on it being Krisnerv, Incy, Krisnerv and Moz will be going up to League 2. Let me just check the points again quickly, because I may have the wrong person in 3rd position. No, that was correct. Yeah, Elite Fitzy's in 4th. So these are your top 3 in the actual standings and championship. Massive look up there from Krisnerv. Massive look up. I'm not sure what's going on there. He's got lots of smoke coming out of that car. That was hopefully that's not a sign of things to come, but it's looking like he might be having some troubles with that car. That was a huge look up. And it probably did smell of tyre smoke. There would have been a lot of rubber smell, burnt rubber smell coming up through the cab, and I'm sure he's going to be checking. He's got that fire extinguisher on board just in case. Incy actually with the fastest lap there of a 2 minutes 28.353. Moz still firmly with him though, so maybe he's trying to save some of that rubber and go for a bit of a move a little bit later on. Although at this point it does look like he's used more of that compound than the Subaru boys have. Can't speak for Krisnerv, I was just comparing with Incy then, but and Moz's fastest lap's actually 2 minutes 28.4, so he's only 1/100th off of Incy's fastest lap. So yeah, these 3 lads have now gapped the rest of the pack, unless they have a massive incident, which could happen. I think this may be the way that the top 3 stays. We got Drummer's still down in 4th, just past the 11-minute mark, so we've got 4 minutes left of this race. So Drummer's managed to get back past Boy Boost. No, Boy Boosted is creeping up onto the back of him, onto the back of Drummer. Drummer still managing to retain 4th position for the meantime. He's been very quick all season in that Alpha. He's had to miss a few rounds. Somebody stood in for him, or his teammate was in for a couple of rounds, Brody, and he's not present this evening. So Boy Boosted. Boosted actually having some decent results this season as well. He's had a few shaky ones, but a few really good ones as well. So I think everybody, everybody being fairly competitive this season. Pickles managed to move up to 6th, has he? Or was that where he was anyway? He's got a 0.5 second penalty for his troubles, but I don't think that's going to stop him too much. He's not got anyone closely behind him at this second, so I think he's moved down to 6th place. Fitzy is currently in 7th. He was in 8th. So he's managed to get past Biggie. He's now trying to chase down Pickle in that Hyundai Genesis. He's not too far down the road. Biggie is all over the back of him though. He's right up in his boot. Getting really close there, under braking. That's going to be a little bit off-putting, seeing that sideways porpoising in your rear view, but you just got to try and keep your head down and not let it bother you too much. Max with a 0.5 second penalty again, so Max is certainly testing the track limits at the moment. He's not going to want to get too many of them. That will harm his efforts a little bit. See if we can spot where you picked that penalty up through Eau Rouge last time. cutting that left corner, coming across to the right. It may have been that left. That slight left kink coming up the hill there. I think that may have been, perhaps he dipped 2 wheels over a little bit too far. And oh, Hoppers. Oh dear. Oh, where's Hoppers going? He's having a massive moment there. Perhaps it's just the nature of that car. Definitely a sketchy looking one to drive, for sure. So we just passed the 14 minute mark, so I don't think they're actually going to get many more laps done here. I think that 6 or 7 may be your maximum. So we'll go on board with the race leader. And these 3 are way ahead of the rest of the pack now. So we've got Krisner, followed by Incy, followed by Moz, Drummer, Boosted, Pickle, Bitsy, Biggie, Max, and Hoppers. So here they are, they're coming up to the start-finish line. This may be the final time, or are they going to cross it in time? I think they may have just crossed just in time. So your top 3 will be on their final lap now. I think the rest of the guys won't get to finish. They won't actually be on the final lap. It will just be out of these 3, and there we go. Drummer has finished in 4th place. We've got Boy Boosted bringing it home in 5th. Pickle, 6th place. Fitzy, 7th. Biggie is 8th. Max is 9th. And Hoppers is going to bring it home in 10th. He's got a little way to go, so we are going to go on board with our race leaders just to see. Oh, he's a little bit out of shape there as well. Where are you going, Hoppers? You going to Lidl's or something, bro? You got to go pick up the shopping. Perhaps you saw a burger van there. We know the burger van's quite popular with our Raj Chand, Ice Chan from the Sylvia series and start of the GR2s. So here is your race lead. Oh, and Moz has managed to get past Incy, so Moz has managed to take up that 2nd position. This is going to be crucial. I think Moz may manage to stay just ahead of Krisner, but we'll have to see what happens in the next 2 races. So Krisner is still currently in 1st position. Moz has managed to take that 2nd position away from Incy, who has pretty much got the championship sewn up. He's got a massive gap over the rest of the field. I think he's got a 56-point lead. So yeah, everyone's got a lot of work to do to try and catch up with him. Krisner having to throw some defensive shapes now. Moz is right over the back of him. I don't know if he's going to manage to get past. If Krisner puts a foot wrong, then Moz will be passed and he will get that 1st position. He's trying to maximise his points here as Moz. He's in that Toyota Supra. It's the Supra versus the Impreza. Or is it a WRX? Whatever. Subaru Impreza. It is an Impreza WRX. Yeah. Subi versus Supra. Subaru versus Toyota. Who's going to come out on top into the final chicane for the last time? And here is your race leader, and I think he is going to bring home the bacon. Here he is. It's Krisner in 1st place, Moz is 2nd, and Incy is 3rd. Well, that was your race 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you see me for the next one. I've been your boy Vexed. We'll see you next time. Night.